Welcome back to Stranded Water Valley. Last episode, Jamie had summoned fallen timber for the first tribunal of the season. The tribe has placed their votes and Jamie has the results. Let's see who will be the first person voted out of Stranded Water Valley 2018.
If anyone has a hidden immunity idol, now would be the time to play it. I'll read the votes. First vote. Next vote. Next vote. First person voted out of Stranded. Kelly. Here, Kelly. Sorry, Kelly. The tribe has spoken. Go that way. Well, guys, after almost a day, one night, you guys, the 7 of you, obviously are united. With such a long weekend to go still, I can't wait to see if that lasts and how long. Grab your stuff, head back to camp.
With no time to discuss the previous tribal council, the teams are pushed into an early morning challenge sponsored by Crickle Creek Coffee.
Good morning, Burnstick. I've already chatted with these people, so how are you guys doing today?
Good, how are you?
All awake and ready to roll? All right, well, where's my favorite jug there? I'm gonna take that back because immunity will be up for grabs in this challenge. We are going to find out if last night you guys really did connect and can understand each other, even if you couldn't see each other. Here's what we're gonna do. There will be a caller for each team standing on this. The rest of your team is gonna be blindfolded. The caller is gonna send out one person at a time to go to a stake. At the bottom of the stake, you'll find a puzzle piece. That caller will direct them to pick up the puzzle piece, bring it back to the table. Once all puzzle pieces are back on that table, the caller will then help instruct the blindfold people to build that puzzle while still blindfolded. And as an extra bonus for this challenge, Crickle Creek has generously donated coffee for the winning of this challenge as well. So we have immunity, we have coffee. This doesn't get better than this. Worth playing for?
Yeah.
All right, figure out who's gonna be the caller and we'll get started. Remember, like most things, this is not speed. Consistency and communication will win. Being back with the puzzle pieces first might not mean anything. It might mean the world. Go slow, go steady. This is for immunity. Does everybody have any last minute questions? We're good, Cass? We're good, Ian?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, let's go.
Keep it going, keep it going. Nice straight path. Keep it going. Slightly to the left, slightly to the left. Keep it going, slightly to the right, ever so slightly. Keep on going. 5 more steps. Almost there, to the right, immediate right, right there, nice. All right, nice walk back. Yeah, keep that path, Just in about 5 more steps. A little more. To the left, immediate left. To the right, there you go. Nice work, Justin. All right, slightly to the right. Slightly to the left.
Travis, go for a short one.
A little more to the left. All right, nice and straight, keep that path. A little more to the left. There. All right, great work, Kimberly, great work.
You're fast. Keep going, you're totally good. You got nothing in your way. You got it, Dean. Keep going, you're going all the way to the back. Keep coming, keep going. And down. No, what? Not like down. One more. Keep going, Tori, straight.
There it is.
Okay, go, Jen, go,
Jen's
go.
back. And
Jen,
we are
to the
literally
left.
dead even,
Jen, to
5
the left.
pieces at the same time. Put
Go
down.
left. Go slow. Bail. Stop. Turn
Looks
to the
like
left.
Burnstick
Yeah,
has the
take
farther
2 steps.
ones though.
Yeah. Watch your left foot. Left,
look
Travis,
down.
to the left. And then
Okay.
go straight. No, back, sorry.
Burnstick is building the puzzle. Fallen Timber has one more to
Go,
go.
your last piece, Matt. Okay, go to the right. Half a step. Okay, go straight. Just go straight. You're good. Left.
It only goes
Shift
one
your
way.
body to the left. You're not going straight.
Yep.
Keep going. Go, go, go.
All right, actually flipping up, it's gonna go bottom. Which is the ball? Yeah.
Matt trying to make his way back. They're almost ready to build. Burnstick trying to figure out a strategy here. This is still anybody. Stay up there, Cass. Yes, you gotta stay up here, Cass. So, okay, nobody take off their blindfolds, but just keep working on it. No, you can't touch anything.
Yeah, no, Jen, I want it in the far right corner at the bottom. Yeah.
Check. Immediate fallen timber!
Yes.
Don't get frustration. That was smart.
That's
Please, thank you.
Yes. Good job, Cass. Wow.
Oh,
it wasn't letters. I thought it was a word puzzle.
All right, guys, I've done this years. The communication of going to get those puzzle pieces back was extremely flawless. But Matt, you took a tumble at the end. I was the only one in the entire time. Left instead of right, but Cass, you more than made up for it with that puzzle directing there. That was excellent work. Same Burnstick, Ian, nothing to be ashamed about too. You did a great job there. Very tough. You need that one right piece that all of a sudden the rest just flows, and that's what they were able to do on that side there. So, fallen timber, here you go.
Thank you.
Burnstick, you guys will have your first conversation with the boss. It's gonna be fun. I'll see you guys soon. Both of you guys can head back to camp. Start enjoying your day. Oh yeah.
Fallen Timber comes out on top with a difficult puzzle to win the sponsored challenge. Burnstick feels the heat as they are up next at Tribal Council. Let's see what conversations are happening back at camp.
What do you think, man? Ian or James? You want James? What do you want? I'd say Ian. Yeah? Yeah, I'm down to. I really felt like that communication was terrible for the puzzle. It was terrible. If it had been everyone, I understood just because you do get riled up. But I think it should have been you in that one. Yeah. You should have been the one doing like the communication. Yeah, I'm down. I just thought it was like everyone, and in that case I thought you would get worked up, but like I found the idol in the first 10 minutes yesterday. Yeah. Really? Where'd you find it? Yeah, it was over there under a rock right where Kim found the stray. She knows everything because of that. No, she doesn't. Yeah, she does. How does she know? She came to me. And she said, I said, I don't think he has it, but yeah. Tell her I don't. Yeah, I did, but she thinks that you have it because of that. I was finding more. No, she thought it was you or Ian who has it. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So let's tell her it's Ian. Yeah. Okay. We gotta get him out. Okay. You down? I'm down. But we need to make sure Ian feels safe. Okay, so yeah. Okay, cool. So he doesn't start panicking. Yeah, okay, cool. Cool. So I'll talk to Christine and McKenna. Who we bring in as our fifth? Who's our fifth? Kim. Kim? Or now. Okay. Yeah. Alright, I'll talk to Kim. Okay, dope. I got a little excited, it's not boiling.
Give me rice. Raw.
Oh, where's our little metal grabber?
That's a nice fire.
Thanks. Thank you. You shut me down. I know, you shut me down. I asked her again and she's like, no, he didn't shut me down. He has the idol. Is he playing with him? I have him safe. He feels safe. Gotta get him safe then. Yeah, we need to. It's too much power. You can talk to everyone. Yeah. Just like, you know, if you're in a group or Matt or Christine is around, keep it separate. Okay. And we have to act. We have to kind of shut down Ian a little bit. Yeah. I told Matt that I was gonna make Ian feel safe. Okay. So I'm gonna talk with Ian and tell him that like everything's gonna be weird. I am trusting you hard right now, buddy. Absolutely. I will let you know. Like, believe me, I won't know. Right? No. Like, yeah.
You have to go to your ear if you have
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go up there.
I want to take him out now, but we have a whole day of challenges. He's strong.
So Justin's gonna talk to you. I know nothing. I'm really counting on you guys for this vote.
I know that he's good. I don't feel safe after the comments last night.
He wants me and Ian out right now.
Really?
That's what he told them. Christine told me that the alliance that they have is Justin, him, Christine, McKenna, and then their fifth.
See, I don't trust McKenna. I think Christine and McKenna actually.
I think
And then the whole part about, oh yeah, we do the same yoga. That's why I think that's the front. I think they know each other, but
I think so too.
But even before, I think he doesn't trust Justin. Because he was like, when he was with getting water, he was like, oh, well, I know, but I don't know if we fully trust him.
Yeah.
I think we need to start.
We're in trouble.
Do Matt now. Because if he has the idol, let him play it now.
Okay,
and
so
then if he plays it, then we go Christine.
So the rumor that everyone's saying, though, Ian has the idol. So just don't say anything, but just play dumb. Justin said that's what they're selling to everyone right now. You just play dumb like that's what's happening.
So if he potentially has one,
He has
Matt.
it. Matt has it.
For sure.
He told Justin.
Yeah,
He
so
found it in 10 minutes.
Yeah. He was scavenging like hugely. So if he plays it, whoever he votes for, if we all vote as one for Matt and he plays it, whoever he votes for is going to be the one to go.
We have to toss one vote to Christine and make it a tie. We have to toss
Well,
it
it wouldn't be
her.
tie. Well, no, he wants Christine out.
He wants Christine out.
No, they're voting Ian.
Oh.
Overall, it went pretty well. Even though we lost, like we were up against some stiff competition, and that happens. You got to give them the win sometimes. You win some, lose some. Right now, though, we're gonna have to try and work as a team, and then not work as a team, and get someone out of here. Yeah, it's a hard pick, but I think right now Justin and I are working well together. Mood at the camp is it was pretty happy-go-lucky last night until you guys rolled in with the signs. Like that destroyed the mood pretty quick. But we had a good sleep, woke up in the morning, we were nice and cheery, but now it might be a little tense. We'll have to see what happens.
The loss, that one wasn't too bad. I think we did a really good job, and Ian did a great job directing people. The puzzle maybe got him a little bit, but I think it's okay. It wasn't too bad. There's an alliance, yeah, starting, and so they were there's two possibilities we're looking at Matt and Christine. Matt's a good personality, and he's big and bold. He can help us keep going when the challenges throughout the day, so there's a possibility of keeping him or take out Christine. She says she can do more than I think she can. So right now we are myself, Aaron, James, Justin, and Aaron. Kind of the rest of us that's not Matt and them.
I think it's going to be Christine going this morning, but I could be completely blindsided and have no idea what's going on. I think the strategy would be to keep like a stronger player in right now, physical stronger player, get us through to lunch, and then rethink everything from there. And I think everyone's on the same page. However, there's definitely another alliance with that person going on that I don't know about.
It's going down tonight. I mean, we got two people on the outs right now, Matt and Christine. Right now, they're not meshing with the group. So I've convinced Matt that I'm in the top two with him. He's told me he has an idol. So we're going to flush that out, or he's going home tonight. So I've told him he's safe, and we're voting Ian out. But the other six, we're all putting our votes on Matt. Two people I trust the most right now are Kim and James. Kim and James for sure.
Well, I have an alliance with Matt. Last night we went out to the water and we stole Justin away with us, and we got him in on it. And this morning I grabbed James, and I'm hoping he grabs McKenna. So there's the five of us, and our idea is we're going to vote off Ian. Not because he did poorly in the challenge, just because he's like so neutral, but hopefully, yeah, we don't get screwed. Either that's gonna happen or me or Matt are gonna get voted out. But it's super fun because they don't think I'm actually playing the game. So I'm just like, I don't care if I get voted out. It's fine. We can still be friends. We can't be friends. No, we can be friends.
Yeah, Kim. She might, if she could rally the troops and get those guys out, because you could do Kim, Aaron, if you could get to McKenna.
I think McKenna would be a good competitor. Person.
Yeah. Ian, James, there's the five right there.
There's five, you're done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see.
Well, I'm hoping there's no switch up between now and then. Again, we just have to stay tight.
Yeah.
Another challenge.
Do what you can to survive, of course, but like when we get back together,
yeah,
we gotta stay tight.
Yeah. I'm starting to realize that these guys are going to have a tough time turning on each other if need be. So I've started to try and plant some deceit in there to see if we can't make it a little bit easier for the next tribal council, because a 7-1 vote is going to be hard to replicate, and I would like to do that every time. So yeah, so Matt and I have been working closely together. That's still good. We've brought in Dean, and now we're trying to decide whether to bring in Cass. She's a strong competitor. She's a beast in the challenges. She basically won the immunity challenge for us, but she's a threat. So we have to make the decision to see whether or not we can keep her. She told me that she trusts me and Matt, and that's really the only people she trusts in camp. So I feel like we can use that for a while, and then when the time comes, if we need to get rid of a challenging competitor, then we can do that. I think we're gonna go Jen. I think that's where we're kind of leaning. Obviously, again, not for any personal reasons, but that's just kind of the way it is. I think that she's super aggressive. We found an idol without any clues, and now we're starting to find the clues for it. So she's really eager to get out there and start searching, and I feel like she would be a really big threat, turning against us and trying to stab one of us in the back.
It's going good. I think we're still working as a team. I'm trying to be a little bit more observant over who's working more, who's not working more, and that kind of stuff. Travis and I get along well, really well. I think he's somebody that would be good to hang out with. To be honest, I'm not doggy dog, but I don't know. I'm pretty good at competitions. I'm kind of really logical on my own, so it's like I want to be paired with people like that, so I want to be with other strong people, so I'm kind of really being observant over which ones are not pulling their weight in the competition, which ones are not being, helpful around the camp or know their stuff.
It's really amicable, everybody gets along, everybody cooperates, we collaborate, it's fun, it's like camping. And we just voted out Kelly, so that was fairly unanimous. We all feel really good about it. So here we are. We're doing pretty good.
I think the challenges that we lost were such heartbreakers because they were so close. But the upside was we knew we were a really strong team. Like, we knew that, we lost just by an inch every time. And so we kept our spirits up. And like I said at Tribal Council, I was like, we're a strong team. This is going to happen. We're gonna come out on top. And I think we won immunity by a wide margin this time. So I'm proud of that. I'm proud of everybody. Everybody's so nice on the team. Like, it sucked voting Kelly out. It hurts, but as far as winning immunity goes right now, the mood at camp is really good. Like, we've been down and out for all of yesterday pretty much, and so to be on a high of winning is really good. And I think everybody feels a little more comfortable. There are definitely some hidden immunity idol action happening. I feel weird because I have one. I don't know if there's more than one, but there are clues found now, and so people are looking, and I'm like, oh yeah, we should all go look, and I have it in my pocket right now. So, and it was super scary to have it at Tribal and not use it, and it worked out. I mean, one strategy for sure is to flush an idol, right? So I could have been a target, but I think Travis and Dean are really close, and we all kept our word so far. So looking out for that blind side, but I think we're in good shape. We want to stay as strong as we can, get into the merge, and then just steamroll the other players. Yeah.
I don't see any alliances really forming just yet. I see Matt talking to a lot of people. I see myself and Dean kind of working a little bit together, but we haven't actually had that conversation. He was able to find one of the clues, and he came over to me right away. So him and I are the only ones that know about that. So that's kind of Dean and I are on the same page in that sense. But and then I see Matt talking to everybody and anybody. So I want to get to the bottom of that and get his ass going home too.
I could see Christine getting voted out.
You know what? That's funny that you said. That's exactly the person I have in mind.
I could see that.
The really
Why
loud
the
one.
big person?
Yeah,
She
the
was
big
one at the
person.
back
Oh, I
of the
didn't even.
bus.
I haven't even talked to her.
I sat with her on the bus.
She's the one that was I think was the oldest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think they'll probably take care of it now.
Yeah, you think so?
When they can.
Yeah.
Especially if those young guys make a get together and say they'll be.
Right, but and
Wow,
right team aspect, right?
They look like frat boys.
Yeah.
I feel like they've got their fraternity over there.
Yeah, right. I feel like those two guys would click. Really.
Did anybody talk to Ian much at all?
Not really, no.
So trying to figure where he would fall.
The one that was calling out.
Yeah.
Today.
I had a blindfold.
The tall
guy.
I didn't know if he got on the bail before you.
Super tall guy.
Yeah.
He had the rainbow face in the profile picture.
Yeah. Pink and purple.
Yeah. From BC, I think, or from Victoria. Was you a Vic?
Oh, he's really tall.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like he's just going to be quietly,
Unassuming.
quietly go through and just let those guys pick each other off.
He'd be smart too.
I think James. I think him and James could probably get together.
Yeah.
I
think.
Yeah.
So, who would align with those two guys? You thought McKenna and.
Oh, I think McKenna.
McKenna and Kim, I think.
So
Yeah.
McKenna and Aaron were getting tight on the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were good.
Like
See, and I didn't really spend much time with Kim, but I think Kim's smart. I think Kim would get those guys out of there.
I was sitting,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Matt, or not.
Yeah, she was like, she was searching. Like you could see her searching on the bus.
She was playing already,
Yeah.
Who's that?
Yeah,
Who's that?
Kim. She might, if she could rally the troops and get those guys out, because you could do Kim, Aaron, if you could get to McKenna.
I think McKenna would be a good competitor.
Yeah.
100%.
Ian, James, there's the 5 right there.
There's 5, you're done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess we'll see. Well, I'm hoping there's no switch up between now and then.
Again, we just have to stay tight.
Yeah. Another challenge.
Do what you can to survive, of course, but like when we get back together,
we
gotta stay tight.
Yeah.
Both camps are having very difficult conversations, but now it's time to see if Burnstick is ready for their first tribal council.
Not as cheery as I've seen you guys before. I will say that. I will say that for sure. You guys have been awfully positive and bubbly. I'm not seeing that in your faces. But we'll talk about the challenge in a bit. Let's first go back to yesterday. So I'm curious, you get on a bus, you meet people for the new time. When does the game actually start for you, James? When does the game start?
I think once we knew our tribe members and we looked at each other and we talked about it last night, we were very, very, very ecstatic about who we were with. All of us were like, this is who we wanted to play the game with. So it worked out really well. Luck of the draw, thanks to you, I guess, but...
I do what I can. Matt, that challenge was close. I noticed you weren't doing the puzzle building in that challenge. And I noticed you were a really strong member in the challenges on Friday. Do you think it's a strategy to show strength in all challenges or to sit back and let other people do things?
I think it'd be a strength knowing when to sit back. The communication was hectic enough in that challenge. I wasn't touching the pieces, and it was just making the puzzles. So, yeah, that was my strength, is getting out of the way.
Justin, are people noticing people wandering off? Is there a little bit of that going on right now?
I think everyone's wandering. There's no one who's just sitting around.
Yeah.
Everyone's wandered a little
everybody's
bit.
playing the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, James, same thing. They just say everyone's wandering. Agree with that?
100%. And we were all very front and center about it. We all said, let's go for a walk. We did it right in front, and everyone knew it. It wasn't like it was hidden or anything. Everyone here wants to play the game. These are all smart people that were here on this tribe. We're all great people, and we're going to play the game as hard as we all can. And I think that's the fair way to do it.
Yeah. So I guess Aaron and James, you guys cannot be voted out here. You guys are safe for this tribal council.
So we can't give this to someone else if there's a...
You cannot give that to anybody else. This is one tribal council. That you can't give it away. So 2 questions. One, I was going to say, are you a little more popular because they know that you can't be voted out? But actually, I'm going to go back to that comment you just made about wanting to give away. So there's somebody in this tribe you would like to give that to right now?
No, we were just wondering. We talked about it as a group and we were curious on the rules around it. That's all.
Yeah. Would you give to somebody if you could?
No.
Aaron?
No.
To be fair, we did ask when we said that, and then Aaron and I both said, just so you know, if we asked that question, none of you are getting it, though. We worked really hard for this. I mean, it is a fundraising challenge. And the 4 people that did finish at the top, and I think we have the mutual respect around everyone around this tribe that was hard work and everyone made some great money for a great cause, and that is rewarding of that.
Okay. Matt, who's talking the most?
Me and Christine.
Christine, you agree with that?
Okay.
Ken, is that true?
Like talking.
Yeah, like just talking.
The sake of talking.
Because we're pretty loud.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys do talk. For sure. I could agree with that.
Ian, I'm asking you the same question. Are they the ones that are talking?
Oh yeah, for sure. 100%. Crying about it too a little.
Well, you guys have all been talking, a few a little more than other, but it's time to stop talking. And it's actually time for one of you to go. It's time to vote. Ian, you're up. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol, now would be the time to play it. I'll read the votes. First vote. Ian. Next vote. Matt. Next vote. Ian. Next vote. Matt. 2 votes Ian, 2 votes Matt. Next vote. Matt. Next vote. Matt. Next vote. And first member voted out of Falling Timber. Matt. Sorry, Matt. Travis spoke. Well, guys, that was unexpected, but Matt's one of your strongest players by far, and you have a long day left to go. Let's see if that move pays off. We'll see you at the next challenge.
That didn't feel good. It didn't. My heart hurt so bad.
I know.
He definitely didn't see it coming. Like
No.
That was tough. I think he's super surprised.
Yeah.
And I feel so bad.
Yep.
Yeah, but tough. Like he had an idol.
He did.
You have to flush that idol out, guys.
Had an idol.
How to?
Did he have one?
Yeah, likely.
He 100%.
Yeah, he had one.
He told me.
He found it within the first 10 minutes of being.
He told me he found it within the first 10 minutes.
That's
And
the
honestly,
only
as soon as he said
That's
that, as soon as he
awesome.
told me that, I was like,
You gotta go for him.
we can't keep it that strong of a player in when.
It sucks because he
Yeah,
is
the
strong.
short.
We're
When he
gonna
has
get
an
pretty
idol.
decimated.
I don't-
Like we're not.
I don't think so.
But you just need to stay united.
You guys, all those challenges we played, won and lost, all of us came together and won and lost as a team. There was none of us that really outshined.
The only one where I'd say Matt, like Sean, is in
He got
to catch one.
the drink and the the drink.
Oh, and the drink.
But you know what? We all did that.
The thing is,
everybody did.
The thing is, like, that tribe's not going to expect that we voted Matt.
No.
So they're going to be shocked, and we need to make sure that their egos don't, like,
No, we just got to
you
come
know,
back,
because they're
rebound
going
with
to
a
be
big
like,
win
oh,
here.
we got this.
Oh, for sure. Big win, guys.
Yeah.
No challenge, even challenges we lost, they did not destroy us, and none of us looked bad.
And don't
we
let
all played our asses off.
Jamie get in your head, because he's going to
Yeah.
be like,
Yeah, he's
they're
trying.
down.
As soon as he said
Matt,
that, I was
strong
like,
competitor. And it's like, no.
Yeah, no.
He's
He
strong.
just said that to
You're
us
all
while
strong.
going into the
So
challenge.
We're all fully capable.
Yeah.
Not
his
Fred,
biggest
exactly,
mistake
no.
was telling me he had the idol.
Yes, he
Because
should've
as soon
kept
as
it
that
to
happened, I'm
himself.
like, it needs to go.
Because we were thinking it either wasn't found or he had it.
Yeah, exactly.
Or I thought Ian had
Well,
it.
he's
'cause you
he's
found the
strutting
water
around there like
And it was where he found the 20.
It was.
Yeah, that's where he found it. And
Where was it? You were
I
right
can't believe
on.
he made that rookie mistake of leaving it there, though.
Yeah, why would he leave the twine?
I don't know. Because if he hadn't left
He
it there,
found it at, where did he find it?
wouldn't have even come up.
Up in the woods.
Was that the
Up in the
upper
top right? Yeah.
The top.
Top right where we found the twine.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Well, I think he was hoping that because he's so
He was thinking he was
resourcely
so confident.
that
Well,
He
that's
really
fair.
was. Like
That's
he
his
was
thing.
blindsided
No,
because
but-
he killed it last night.
Yeah.
He's killing the fire.
Jamie loves
There's
them.
there's no yeah Jamie does.
Love him over there.
Yeah, I think the team made a mistake. I was they're gonna struggle in the competitions. I think afterwards I was a key player in all of them, and yeah, it was definitely a blind side. I thought I had a nice alliance there. I thought about playing this too. Should have played it. Didn't play it, but it's coming home with me. I played too aggressively. Yeah, I played far too aggressively. In every aspect of the game. I think everyone was probably threatened by the fact that I was talking to people and I was louder and killing it at all the games. A good contender to be a winner. I think McKenna's a good contender. I also think Justin's a good contender, but he's kind of playing the same game I was playing. So yeah, we'll have to see what happens. Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, it was a great experience. I would do it again. I recommend everybody, apply and try and get on this show because it's really great. Yeah, it's a fun time for sure.
Jamie wastes no time as he puts both teams through another challenge immediately for immunity.
Fallen Timber, getting their first look at Burn Stick. Matt voted out at Tribal Council. All right, guys, welcome to another immunity challenge. I will take that back from you. Immunity will be up for grabs again. You know, back in the Prohibition era, most people would try to smuggle their alcohol across the border with vehicles. That was a common. But some of the sophisticated networks would use boats, and they would smuggle their alcohol by water. And the ones who were the best and most successful at it were able to damage, destroy, sabotage, and eventually sink their competitors' boats. We will be playing a form of human battleship. You will set up as a 2-3-2 pattern, however you want, secretly, giving to me, and you'll be standing on your tiles. One by one, you'll guess each other until you can sink all 3 ships. Once you sink all 3 ships, that's 1 win, and it'll be a 2 out of 3. Now, a little twist, you'll also be blindfolded while you're standing on your squares. So you can't communicate with each other and know where everybody is. Immunity up for grabs. Another trip up there with me. Worth playing for? Yeah. All right, we'll give you a second to get strategized and we'll get to it. All right. Joe. B2. That's a hit. A4. A4. That is a second ship sunk. Nice work, guys. Aaron.
A5.
A5. Jen. E3.
Yes!
It's a hit.
Yeah!
One more.
Kim.
E4.
E4. Barb. F3.
D5.
Say that again.
D as in dog, 5.
D5. Fallen Timber.
Nice work.
Yes, guys. Yes,
Yeah.
Guys, Fallen Timber. Here you go. Once again, back to back. Safe from Tribal Council. Burnstick said you needed a little luck during the Prohibition era too. You guys communicated, you had a strategy. Sometimes you just don't make it out alive. One of you will now be the next person voted out of this game. We'll be chatting soon. You guys probably have a lot to talk about. So head back to camp. We'll see you then.
Fallen Timber does it again and wins immunity, avoiding another tribal council and forcing Burnstick to yet again vote off another player. This is sure to cause a commotion back at camp. Let's find out what they're talking about.
Numbers, easy.
We need to turn that tide.
Yeah.
So, and I think there's a couple people on that side that we could get on our side.
I think we could like pull Joe.
Yeah.
And maybe Matt over.
Yeah.
Potentially.
I think
You
that
kinda have to
I
read
developed
the
a
vibe.
relationship with Joe, and
Yeah, no, Joe's a good dude. We were talking to him.
Kelly's gone, but I talked with him. Joe for sure. I think we could pull.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. Same here.
We almost always rehide hidden media idols. So I'm playing it off as if like now, like I don't think it's gonna come back.
Keep your eye out.
Keep your eye out because there's a good chance they
Maybe
bring it back.
those other clues will they'll lead back.
I don't think so. It's gonna be new.
Think so?
Right?
The
Because they're
bull-
gonna have to
not
retie
gonna,
it.
they're not gonna put any new clues out though.
Yeah, probably.
Really?
When we're away at challenges, I bet you there's people here doing that. So just keep your eye out. Any supplies we get, any rewards we win, be the first one to look at it.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So I like what we'll do is like I can cover you and then you just look at it.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Because that's where they're gonna hide them.
Food, all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
What's your thinking? Who do you trust?
I don't trust McKenna or Christine. I think they know each other from before.
I do too. I think they're playing it down.
I do too because they're like, oh, we went to the same yoga studio. And you're like, how did you like? For as much as they both say they went to the yoga studio, so I don't know. I think they are. So eventually, I feel like they may be split, but I don't know.
See,
Do you go Christine or do you go Erin?
So here's like right now, my ideal top 3 would be you, James, me.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It worries me though, because like I think like you or like both of us need to have a talk with James, because James sounds like he's made, like I know James is with me, like I know he's willing to go with me, but it sounds like he's talked to Erin and McKenna more, and
I feel like he's really
thinking
loyal to Erin right now, and I'm like, I don't know. Going forward, best way, like, I don't know. I feel it's like one of those two girls, or do you get rid of Ian because he threw that challenge? He said he wanted us to go to tribal, the very first tribal, because he wanted to. I think he wanted to out that immunity. When we were at the water thing, he's like, yeah, no, I didn't do that. Like the last word search, wasn't even looking for the word. I know, and I'm like, well, it hadn't been down yet, so why wouldn't you keep looking?
Yeah, that's weird.
So that's what gets me with him.
See,
like,
but the thing is about Ian, I think that we can lure him in and use him for votes.
Yeah.
Whereas Christine has talked so much about her alliances on the other side that if we get to emerge, she's the first one to flip. Guaranteed.
oh, guaranteed. I know.
So,
Do we want to get rid of her now? But she's going to be a strong competitor for us right now.
but is she that much stronger than Ian?
No.
And I don't think Ian's going to try and throw anything at this point.
No, not anymore.
Especially because he
I don't
knows
feel
that
it.
he's going to know he's at the bottom.
I don't think he'll throw it anymore.
Yeah.
But,
What I'm nervous about though is, like, if Christine doesn't ask anything, we don't have to say anything. But who are we going to tell Christine to vote for? Ian's the obvious answer, but if we put his
she
name
was
down
alluding
twice.
to Erin. She was just alluding to Erin.
Yeah.
When you guys went for water, she's like, we need to keep, because it was going to be a physical challenge next, we need to keep the team strong. Who are we voting out?
Yeah.
She's like, well, that's an obvious choice.
Yeah.
So
Well, I
she was
think Erin will
alluding.
ride with us too, right?
Oh, Erin would totally ride with us.
Christine would be the one that.
I think she feels like she knows that she's going next because she thought she was the last.
So we tell her Erin.
We'll tell her Erin.
Well, we just gotta tell everyone.
Because we didn't like keep the team strong, because that's what she was saying before. Because James and I were both like,
We should.
yeah, well, you got to keep this strong team, but physical's not everything. It's
Yeah.
like those other.
Oh, good.
That sucked. We came back from a hard blindside elimination at Tribal, so that was a little tough. Knocked everyone up a little bit, even though most of us already knew it was happening. But it's still tough, and to go into a challenge where it really came down to more than luck than skill. Now I'd have to vote someone out when none of us had really been underperforming. No one's really sucking, so to speak. And now to go right back and eliminate someone, it's a tough call right now. Matt thought he was running the show from day one. He found the hidden immunity idol in like 10 minutes, told some people. That went out really quick. And Matt put me at the top of his chopping block right from the beginning. And I formed better relationships, I think, than he had. And once I found that out, I was glad to slit his throat right out of this game. That's what's going to happen in this game. And I have no problem doing it. I have no problem lying to these people. They, as far as they know, I've never watched this show in my life. I've watched every season. I'm ready to go. Bring it on. I haven't had a chance to talk to anybody yet since we just got back, but it looks like probably we're going to lean a little more to Christine, which is going to be really tough. I really like Christine. We've had a really good, I think, friendship bond right from the beginning. So voting her out is going to be one of the toughest ones, going right after how I didn't really care to vote Matt out, but now to vote someone out that I actually like. But I like all these people, so it's just who I think is going to benefit my game more. And unfortunately, Christine is just not in the alliance, so she got to go.
She always talks about how, like, she always talks about Barb and how she loves Travis and, like, all these people. She's the one. Like, I trust everyone else.
Yeah.
But she's the one who would flip on us.
Yeah.
So what we're telling her though is Aaron. James wants to say Aaron because apparently, or Kim, they had a conversation, and she like alluded to the fact we had to stay strong, and she sees Aaron as the weakest member.
She sees Aaron as the weakest. So she thinks. So we're gonna say Aaron.
Yeah.
And Aaron's okay with that? Or is Kim talking to Aaron right now? Kim's talking to Aaron right now.
They're talking. So
Aaron's not gonna love that.
No.
But I think it's a smart idea.
We're not gonna put Ian again, right? Like, we don't want to do that twice because, like, you probably wouldn't feel very comfortable
Well, you
with that.
could. I don't know what you're thinking right now. But
Huh?
I don't know what you're thinking right now.
No. But I'm saying like using you as the pawn.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
Well, Aaron told us that like it would be Ian as the pawn. Right? Like when we were just sitting here.
That's true.
But the thing is, Christine is the one who suggested Aaron.
Got it. So go with it.
Becomes the best option, right?
That's smart.
Because like I was sitting here when we were talking about the whole physicality thing.
Yeah.
So she's already suggesting it.
Yeah.
Ride her bandwagon.
But
Yeah.
No, you bring up a really good point about how she would just switch over to the other side.
Yeah.
See, I honestly think if we can get to the merge with this group, we can take it. Like we can take it all the way.
Yeah. No, I agree.
But if she's there, I don't trust it. Like I think she would flip on us and betray us. So.
Yeah, I think so.
So let's stick with it then.
But yeah.
So like she's gonna think that we're voting Aaron.
Yes.
But we will be voting Christine. Yes. She's not gonna be too upset. So it'll
There's
be
no
fine.
hidden immunity idols. We know that that's out of the game right now.
We don't have to flush an idol. And then
just
we're gonna have a challenge.
Keep an eye out if she starts wandering around. I'm good with Aaron. I think I talked to a couple of the other people and they are like I would definitely do Aaron.
Oh.
Yeah. We need to keep it strong. So Aaron, and then after that, like
I think
I'm hoping we get to the merge.
Yeah, I hope we get to the merge.
If we can keep that group strong after and get to the merge, I think we're good.
I think we just.
I'm good with that, but Aaron's thinking you right now. So.
Why do you guys always want to take me out?
We don't, but Aaron, like.
I'm just kidding.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like you were the odd one out of the last vote, and like she's worried a little bit, but.
I know she thinks it's me because she made a lot of eye contact and she's like, it's going to be a really hard vote next time. I'm going to be really
I looked
upset.
right at you?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. I'm good with that.
Word. I think we're emotional. We are upset that we lost it. However, we just need to move forward. And that's, as a whole, that's what we've decided to do, is just put it behind us and move on to the next one. So at this point, we have a solid 6, so we are voting as a tribe to get Christine out for the next one.
I was thinking Christine, and then originally I thought we would tell Christine to vote Ian, like when I was talking to Aaron.
Yeah.
But then Justin just came in, said that we're going to tell Christine to vote for Aaron instead, and just say that we're keeping the
going with the strength. Yeah, when you left, she's like, oh, we need to stay strength. Yeah. And she was already alluding to having Aaron go. She's like, we need to keep the team strong. We need to do that. I'm really, okay, James, they're like, strength isn't all.
Yeah,
It's all not physical. She has the mental strength, and she knows a lot of the game. She's a good asset. We don't want to lose her.
I don't want to lose her.
So no, I think Christine would be the one to go.
Yeah.
And then maybe Ian after.
Yeah.
I was the only one not in the loop, and I just full on told them, they're like, so you voted Ian? I'm like, yes. So I'm going home. I'm pretty sure of it at this point, but I have a pretty good connection with James and McKenna. I actually know outside of here. Shh, don't tell. We do yoga together, so I'm kind of hoping maybe they'll remember I'm like the fun and the entertainment. I am now no longer in an alliance. Justin and I were with Matt last night, but Justin turned pretty quick on Matt, and Matt turned pretty quick on me from the sounds of it as well, because he was throwing my name out, saying he wanted to get me out pretty quick, but just wanted to keep me around for a while. So I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just going to kind of throw my hands up in the air and smile and be a little sad if I get voted out.
Conversations are happening and alliances are forming. Who will be the second member of Burnstick to be voted out this season? Let's join Jamie to find out.
Oh, Burnstick, welcome back. Just talked to you guys. 2 times in a row, you're coming, again, talk to the boss here. The boss isn't happy. What's going on? I want to open discussion now. What is going on with you guys? You guys were rolling, and all of a sudden you guys seem like you've taken a little turn now. And I don't want to say falling apart, because there's tons of time left, but you lost 2 immunity challenges in a row. That's huge in a game like this. Justin, what is happening?
I think for us, we took that first loss, and I mean, a little bit of a shock to us. We were riding a little bit of a high off the first one. And then second one, I think we all agree that it just wasn't our day. I mean, a little bit of luck involved, a little bit of strategy, and we just couldn't hit, so.
Yeah. Aaron, I don't mean it to sound this harsh, but is there some arrogance maybe with your team going into those last ones? Were you guys taking things for granted based on how good you did at the beginning? Do you seem invincible going in and not really focus as much as you should?
I think maybe in a slight one into the first one that we lost, but going into the one that we just did, I wouldn't say there was any. We just really wanted to try to win it, and it was more luck than anything, and it just wasn't ours.
Christine, Matt is left last tribal council, one of the stronger players, and anybody can weigh in here. McKenna, do you think we just lost? Do you think it's a good strategy to vote out a strong member of your team?
I think we have lots of strong members on our team. I think going forward, we're still going to be really good.
Yeah, McKenna, is that a consideration? I mean, I'm not sure who voted for who. I mean, is that a consideration when you do vote out somebody at this point? Is how well they can help the team, or is it more how well they'll help you, or how well they just fit in?
I think it's definitely risky voting out a strong competitor with a lot of drive, but I think all felt that there was like the cost and the reward, and we had to lose that knowing that we're all really strong and flush an idol.
Yeah.
And I think that we may have been successful doing that, and long term I think that was probably a great move.
And Ian, I'm going to ask you a question. You got votes at the last tribal council. How did you feel going out of that tribal council?
It was pretty nerve-wracking at first, especially when it got to 2-2 in the beginning. But then when I saw 4-2, I thought the sway was leaning more towards Matt. Yeah. It went according to what we were planning originally, so yeah. I was feeling pretty comfortable.
Yeah. Any conversations? There's 2 votes for you. Only 1 person left the game.
Mm-hmm.
Any conversations surrounding that?
Yes, we did have conversations surrounding that.
Yeah?
Yeah, we figured out who it was.
I don't know who it was.
Well, regardless of who it was then, that doesn't really matter right now.
No.
Because this is a new vote. Someone else is about to leave this game. Let's find out who it is. Aaron, you can go first. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol, now would be the time to play it. I'll read the votes. First vote, Aaron. Next vote, the Christine. Next vote, Christine. Next vote, Christine. Next vote, second member voted off of Burnstick, Christine. Sorry, Christine.
It's okay.
Your tribe has spoken.
Fun. Not with me.
Well, guys, I assume the 6 of you have voted together the last 2 tribal councils in a row. You better not lose a 3rd challenge in a row, because this luxury that you have is not available if you do. Head back to camp. See you soon.
James was like really adamant about, no, we're gonna keep you in this game because you're super strong. We need strong players. But yeah, no, he was very good. Yeah, and Justin. It was fun. It was a really fun camp to be in. Like it was a good group of people. I think they're playing a lot more than they think they're playing, so that's gonna be fun to watch. I think overall they're probably just gonna decimate themselves though, and they'll end up with just maybe 1 or 2 merging to the other group, and the other group will take them over. Absolutely do it again, because it is the coolest experience I've done in a long time.